If you've clicked on this video, that means you struggle slicing the golf ball, losing it miles out to the right if you're a lefty, miles out to the left. But don't worry, we've all had that battle at some point. It's something we all face. What I'm going to show you in this video is 3 simple steps of why you slice it, the mistakes you make, and how to fix it. And it's going to be stuff that's easy to apply, something you can go out literally tomorrow, later today, try out on the course, try out on the range, and instantly see results. Let's dive into this. The first thing I see the most of and the most problem with is the grip itself. I see a lot of people that may be new to the game or that have been playing for a long time that just have a weak grip. And I know what you're thinking, right? What is a weak grip? Maybe you're not completely familiar with that. Someone's mentioned it to you before. Let's get into that right now. There are different ways to get the club where you're overlapping fingers, you're doing stuff on top. I'm a little untraditional in the sense that I just like my fingers in a straight line. All 3 of these are fine. Some people are going to tell you some options are better than others, and that's just a personal opinion. When I say strengthen the grip, what I'm specifically talking about is when you grip the club in your hand and you have it to the point where the label on your glove is facing too far to the left, you don't see enough of your knuckles. What that enables right there is the club has lots of room to go back, but your arm doesn't have a lot of room to go forward. And in the swing, that'll cause you to go back. And then when you're coming through, the club face is now faced way off to the right, which is obviously going to cause the ball to potentially go sliced right. What the trick to that is, and it's uncomfortable from the get-go, so practice this at the range for a couple swings at first. You can definitely try it on course too, but just get it so you see some more of the label, you see some more knuckles, strengthen that grip up. And now I can't turn my arm to the right as much as I used to, but there's plenty of way to room left. So when I swing now, I'll come through, and as I come to the ball, my arm wants to rotate to the left, closing that club face off at contact to either square it up or draw it over. And that is a simple way to just get one easy fix to fix the slice of the golf ball. The second tip I have is related to the takeaway in your backswing. The entirety of the driver swing is a long, complicated process, and at some point I'll make a more integral video on how to hit your driver well, far, straight, left, right, whichever direction you want to go. In the future, look out for a great video on that coming up soon. But this is about simple tips to get you to stop that slice. What I see a big thing on takeaway here, if you want to back up just a hair for this, on takeaway, I see a lot of people, they're behind the ball, and the first thing they do to swing is they pick the club up. And they're coming literally in just a straight diagonal fashion, maybe up, maybe straight over. And the thing with the club here is you want to be able to come back nice and flat. Unlike your irons, driver is something that where at impact, you want to be hitting up on the ball. Or with irons, you want to have that nice compacted, compressed swing. So if you're picking that club straight up this way, it's impossible to get back this way without cutting your arms across your body, which is going to cause the ball to slice off to the right. What I like to feel like when I'm doing that, I get the ball right up on my left foot, and I like a nice smooth takeaway where I feel like I'm just kind of barely brushing the grass back as I go. And that's one of the easiest things for people to do, one of the fastest things to correct, is just be able to get that backswing nice and smooth, and then you can find your slot and hit the ball. The third thing I see from golfers, especially newer golfers, that affects your ability to hit a straight ball and causes you to slice it way out of play, is just not fully understanding why you slice the ball. What causes it to go that way? What am I doing that is making that ball go that way? I see so many golfers that'll come up to the first tee, the hole's out that way, and they're aimed out this way, and they slice the ball, and it goes way out, and it feels like the farther left they go, the more it goes right. Now, if you've seen the Cars movie, just like in that, you have to go right to go left. Sometimes what people don't understand here is the spin on the ball is what causes the ball to go to the right. The more left you aim, the more you're just going to try to pull your hands left to try to make it go left. What that's going to cause the ball to do, when the club comes across the path, the ball will spin and just continue that way. What you need to do is aim up more. So now I'm aimed out where my feet are specifically aimed out the right. I got a little bit of my lead foot in front of it, ball on the front toe. And when I swing, I want to feel like I'm swinging out and to the right. It's a little over exaggerated, but what I want is the ball to spin on its axis and hopefully draw back in, if not square up and go straight. By doing that, you're going to get more of a consistent shot shape that you can use in play. And it's just the simple understanding of that. All right, I really hope these 3 tips are helping you out and getting you to play better with your driver on course. Realistically, you don't necessarily need to hit driver on every shot either, but that's probably more of a note for another video. Look for more videos like this trying to help you guys figure out how to break 90, break 100, and play better golf coming out in the future. My goal is to make sure that we can all enjoy this game as much as we can. Easiest way to do that is to play better golf. Really hope you've enjoyed the content. Let me know in the comments below if there's any more tips you're looking for or things you're struggling with that I can make videos about. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you get all the new content that's coming out here in the future for us. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.